welcome back. I know I haven't recorded as of doing this video. I haven't recorded in a while. And I thought, since this is season of gimmick, why don't I give you another episode before Christmas of the week, as well as a new type of episode. If you don't know, this is BloonTD 6, TD standard for tower defense. Balloons are going to come from the green arrow and try to get to the red arrow, but I have to stop them using my towers. Now, I will only be using the primary towers, because for all the primary towers that are currently unlocked, Desperado is locked. I'm working on him. I have all the upgrades except for the Paragons, because those are really hard to get. So, better start working on those this episode. So, I place this here. I guess I can't get the longer range and the super range. Everything's coming together. So yeah, so the blue balloons there have more health than the red ones. That means they're stronger, and they're going to get stronger and have more gimmicks as we go on. Now you get money for popping the different layers. And they're actually going to go along this track. They can't just go wherever they want. Oh yeah, this is actually a good example. See, that red balloon, and now look at my health when the red balloon goes through. I lost some health. The different balloons will obviously deal different things. Now, I am not sure what to get. I'm thinking either Tech Zone or Inferno Ring. Oh yeah, and I'm just going to mention before we start really deep, the Monkey Village and the Banana Farm. Well, no, actually, I was going to say they're going to be allowed, but no, we actually have guys that can hit the leads as well as camos. We also actually have Psy, which is my hero of choice. Yeah, but I'm going to do the tax zone just because more tax equals more fun. As in tax and not tax. Like tax as in T-A-C-K, not T-A-X. Anyway, I don't know why. Why did I just say that? I don't know why I had to specify tax and tax. But anyway, like I said in the beginning, we can only use the guys in blue here. I would definitely probably use Desperado the most, but we don't have him. Now what I'm going to do, these rings here, probably here, here, and here. Those places are going to house very special guys. Now I'm going to have a Ultra Juggernaut in the front. He's going to be able to see the camos as well as get them down. I'm going to make him specifically target the camos. Oh, no, actually, I can have another tech shooter be able to shoot out any stragglers that make it to the end of there. But we don't have to have anything that fast. You know why? We have Ice Monkey. Well, actually, no. No, never mind. That won't be a problem. Anyway, but I want to place down Psy. I want to put him in a good spot, but not like good of a spot where it would be better to put other guys. So I'm trying to think, where do we put him? That's too good of a spot. Let me think. It shouldn't be this hard. Yeah, anyway. I choose Psy because, as you see, some of the balloons are glowing and stopping. Psy will pop the balloons from any range. So he's really useful on the one Christmas Advent calendar themed map, which I was going to do, but then again, it's our first balloons video. You don't want to start off themed. Gotta start with introducing and a bit of a twist. That's why we're doing primaries. Anyway, but these guys this guy's a certain amount of pops. This guy's 0. Now let's give him all that, so then we can give this guy all this. And I'm trying to think, more text, I guess. And once the certain balloons start coming up, then I'll explain things. Oh yeah, speaking of, so these are lead balloons. Now, lead balloons can't be hit by regular tacks and sharp objects. They have to be punctured by a explosive or a fire-based weapon. Kind of like these hot shots. And there's also this guy, which I'm putting him up here so I can soak him with this glue. The specific one is basically just acid. It'll start, as it still there, dissolving the balloons, which... oh, wait. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. These are the camos. These guys aren't firing because they can't see them. Only Sai can see them. So, I'm probably going to want to put... Let's get this right here. So yeah, we got to keep him long range and then enhanced eyesight. And then that means he'll target specifically the camos. So now we're going to make him the big Spikopult. And yeah. And let me go into the upgrade stages for a second. So let's say I were to go to this pass. I just bought faster shooting, even faster shooting, hot shots. Boom, I locked in that top row. But I can get 2 of either of these rows that can help me. That's especially useful for being, if you want guys that aren't on the camo track, but you still want them to see camos. That is what it's useful for. And just so you know, this may be one of my shorter episodes, but don't worry, I will make up for it during Christmas week on the channel. But anyway, we're going to round 80, which is when... I'm trying to think, what shows up in round 80? Oh, the bad shows up in round 80. I think, yeah, the bad. Which, I'll show you what the bad is when it comes. Anyway, now it's overdrive. And there's also one... Oh yeah, but those are the Moabs. I might as well explain it now. But these, oh no. Well, yeah, so that's a Moab. So the Moabs will destroy your guys in an instant, no matter which Moab it is. And it said it was going to be a short episode. And it was. We were defeated. And see, that did 104 damage. Even if I had all my health, I still couldn't do that. I'd have -4 health. Yeah, I'm good at math. What do you think? Anyway. So I guess that's the end of this decently short video. I mean, it's not my shortest, right? Besides shorts. No, I don't think it's my shortest. Anyway. I hope you guys all have a good day. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.